what's the state? What's the community? What's the environment like where you stay right
The environment I stay in right now, if you ask me the truth and I tell you the truth, when I first came out here, because I'm not from down here, I'm from Flint, Michigan, it's everywhere you go, it is a different area. And the area we're standing in right now is, you know what I'm saying, it's blue. You know what I'm saying? It's the blue area. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Blue Dolphins, crack. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the crack area. But if I go where I used to stay at, down here in Arizona, it is things everywhere. You know what I mean? So it all depends on where are you going in the city of Arizona. You
now?
can find anything.
Sorry about that. Have you ever been homeless in Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about that. What was that like?
It was hard. You know what I mean? But I had to go to jail. I had to hustle. I had to go do everything I had to do. I had to go do, I had to go to CBI, play crazy, do certain things that I have to do. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up, you know what I mean? Sometimes they say fake it if you have to make it.
Yeah. So right now though, you actually are living in a house that's yours.
Yes. Yes. I
You pay your
actually
own bills and everything.
pay all my own bills and everything.
So what I'm gonna get into now is what inspired the whole documentary, right? Was okay, I was seeing that situation. And in that situation, I just seen a lot of people who like it's a unity, right? You guys all look out for each other. Y'all all take care of each other. But then in the instant, a drop of an eye, somebody can leave and go live another life. And then they never come around. But when they're around their family, um, like as I said, the way that they corralled around me when I needed to do things, so I got a safe spot for them. So I always said I wanted to save you and take you with me, not save you per se like that, but I want you to be with me, man. You're my favorite. Uh, so what I'm saying is, if we save them, can we leave Arizona?
Yeah, it's about, you know what I'm saying, when you leave, you have a safe spot in your heart, you know what I'm saying? You want to be there for your family, your friends and everything. But at the end of the day, you got to find it in your mind, you know what I'm saying? Because people has lost many people in their lives. Because how I grew up with my Aunt Curlin, you know what I mean? I loved her. She was a woman that inspired me about everything. It's okay to be a fool, but don't be a damn fool. And I learned that all my life. My mama was on a different lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? She showed me how to dress and everything like that. So it all depends on where you at and how you're growing up in your lifestyle. So, you know what I'm saying? I got role models, you know what I'm saying, I look up to. So you got to feel like in your life, who are the ones you trust and you choose. 'Cause you could live this lifestyle, you could live that lifestyle. So what lifestyle you want to live?
Okay, so what opened your eyes to, hold on, this isn't just a little bit of this and that. This is really like an epidemic. Like since I've been here, I've seen parents lose kids lose parents, families be broken up behind the fentanyl addiction, and you can get them as cheap as 30 cent here. Tell me a little bit about that. Like what's your feeling? What's your emotion about that? Living in the middle of that.
Them in the middle of that, I had to come out here. I had to go to jail, you know what I'm saying, just to survive. You know what I'm saying? And speaking back about when I was homeless, I had to survive. You know what I mean? So before it was that, it was G. Now it's fentanyl. So, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking up everything. You know what I mean? It's going through like 30 cents a pop. You sell them for $1. When
Yeah, that's
people rich, they
amazing
like,
to me, man, because it's like 30 cent your life.
right, you know, so
It's
you
like
looking at it.
even for the dealers, it's
Right.
like,
So you risking your life over 30 cents for $1 to $2, risking your home, your children and everything. But it's like that. So you gotta survive. You know what I mean? People scratching just to survive. There ain't enough jobs out here, but you can go make it anywhere that you want to go. You just gotta have the will to survive.
so tell me about some of the craziest, tell me about some of the craziest things that you've seen people do for pills.
Okay, look, I was on a light world one night and, I was in a park. This one I was homeless. And I met this girl a week before. She was walking with her kids. And we down there, we on Elmer School in Maine. This is right here in Arizona, you know what I mean? Where the blues started at, in the G at. That's where the G popping at, you know what I mean? The pills go hard at. So one night, I'm walking down there, I seen her.
Hold on, could you tell me that location one more time?
Elmer School in Maine.
Elmer School in Maine. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna show you that location after this. So we're gonna film over there and everything, so you can see what we're talking about. It's there, right there, right now. But anyway, get my story straight. That I was walking down the street and I seen her, and I was homeless, but I was out there doing my thing. I was homeless, but I was fresh to death. You know, she was walking with her kid. So the craziest thing I had seen somebody do for some pills, you know, she dropped her kids off. Real.
Yeah.
And all the homies seen that shit. And they recorded that shit.
Did the kids see it?
No, she already dropped the kids off at home.
Yeah. What's the youngest age you've seen out here using pills?
I say about 12.
12 years old, man. That's a shame, man.
How the metaphor to that is that you try to help somebody, and everybody going through their own thing from homelessness. You know what I'm saying? That's what we said earlier. We look out for one another. So when somebody trying to look out for one another, you gotta take it in stride. It's hard, you know, having people standing there in the living quarters just like that, but you gotta take it in stride. So you gotta go through that.
Let me ask you another question. Not to interrupt you, but do you use?
No, I don't use. I look like I use, but I drink beer. That's what I'm drinking on.
So what? Do people ever mix you up and think you're using, or?
Yes, they do that all the time. It brings me back about my brother and my family living situations. You know what I mean? They think I use. You know what I mean? Because I told my brother one day that if you think of that of me, so that's up to him to think what he of me. So he think I use and told my mama. My mama's gone right now. But, so that's what you think of me, so I can just take it in stride. I just can only take it as solid green as of me, wipe it off my shoulder. That's what you think of me.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, my thing is, where do you see yourself at 2 years from this situation?
2 years in this situation, I see me and my kids reunited. That's what I'm trying to do. Get my kids reunited so they can know that all their family.
Okay. All right. Do you want to give anybody any shots out or anything before we wrap this interview up?
Yeah, I want to give shots out to my nigga Don V, my nigga Young, Beast, everybody that is part of this film, you know, and my brother Marcus and Chantel, real quick. Click up.
And it won't stop, boom, boom, boom.